1 second here, guys. I just like to make sure after a download is done, the stream is going according to plan. When was the last stream that I did? Okay, guys, it has been 5 days since I have hopped on a stream for you guys. I apologize. It has been a wacky, long, crazy week for me. I have a lot. I've just had a lot going on. I had, as you know, Tuesday was when I did. Was it? It was Wednesday I streamed for you guys.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
So you guys can hear me.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
This past weekend.
So Sam Houston State's offense will get first crack at it today.
Wednesday night.
And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
Dropping back, it's Watson.
They're celebrating.
Pocket breaking down.
Ooh.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Then yesterday, she's actually moving up near me, so I was at her house yesterday helping her.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
And
nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
I don't understand how
that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage, and he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.
Oh my God,
Snake
dude.
eyes.
There's nobody there. At least.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Working on the right.
Get him down.
Tackle
Thank
right
you.
at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I shouldn't have had that.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I'm not going to do all of that because I feel like that play is overused in this game.
The play action fake.
Try it. And he threw it right to him.
Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Just nobody can get open. Nobody.
Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in.
He caught that.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Dropping back, it's Watson.
Whoa.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I don't know what our guys are doing.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You'd like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Somebody needs to get open.
Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, 51
now
is
a lot of work
job.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Yo.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bearcats are in the hurry up.
This is getting ridiculous.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. Trying to find the end zone.
Oh my God.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
All right.
They'd love to start this quarter
What's up?
with a touchdown right here.
Not much. What's going on with you?
He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
Oh,
house.
nice.
Touchdown,
Yeah, I'm playing the new college football. It's so much better than last year. So, I don't know how long. Yes and no. They made the scoreboard. They made the scoring. They made the varsity level better, meaning compared to college football 25, when you put it on varsity, you could it was like all pro almost. Like you could barely play the game without getting intercepted. At least with this in the new one, you can actually move better, and because I've been playing on varsity since I got the game, and it's like I couldn't believe how much better the skill level was. I was like, this is way better. But as far as I haven't tested any of the I haven't really tested any of the weather permitted games go. I haven't really tested anything out. This is actually my first time I've hopped on this game since, in a while, because I've had a busy freaking week. It has been one thing after the other. I got off of work last week on Wednesday. Wednesday night was Gettysburg Bike Week kickoff. I was at the kickoff party for Gettysburg Bike Week. I was at Bike Week on Thursday. Bike Week on Friday. Well, Friday night, I rode with a bunch of guys that came up from the other side of Lancaster, and they stayed here at the apartment. There was it was my buddy Kent, my buddy Rick, and Kent's woman. So yeah, I had an apartment full of people. And then Saturday we got up. Kent decided to go back on Saturday. I had the woman with me on Saturday. We went out to see Hinder out at Bike Week and Saving Abel, which Hinder put on a hell of a concert. And then Saturday, I went to lunch with her and her family at well, it was more like her and her mom went out early in the day to grab some lunch up in Smithsburg at Wolf's Den. We got wings, and then she needed some stuff for her new place she's moving into up in Fort Ritchie, so I took some. I was helping her with that, and then yesterday I was helping her get some stuff moved in, because her folks are going away this weekend, so they can't do we can't get the furniture in until next week, because apparently all of her furniture is all cherry wood furniture, and apparently from what I understand it's heavy as can be. And then I was up there tonight helping them unbox some stuff up until almost 9 o'clock. So I've been then work on top of that. Dude, I've been busy non-stop the start of the week. I was actually so exhausted last night that I came home and I watched the second episode of the new season of Dexter that they came out with for Resurrection, which the new episode don't come out till I think Friday or Sunday on Paramount. And then tonight's really the first night that I've gotten to sit down and actually just enjoy things for a little bit. But I also wound up just recently getting Mind's Eye for the PlayStation. It's an okay game. I wouldn't say it's top notch. I feel like they could have done better with it. So. You still there? Okay. Yeah, and I gotta say, dude, Waynesboro GameStop is starting to suck more and more. I absolutely hate going to GameStop anymore, dude. They're nothing but they do nothing but try to oversell their store anymore, and I'm like I went to go get Mind's Eye. I traded in Indiana Jones in the Greater Circle and College Football 25, and it brought the game down to I think it was $7 or something, and The girl kept trying to get me to pre-order a game that I didn't want to pre-order just so I could cancel the pre-order in order to just knock some price off the game. And I kept telling her, I don't want to pre-order a game. She's like, well, you can still come back and cancel it. I'm like, I don't want to pre-order it because I know how you guys are. Like, the minute I pre-order something, you're going to charge me to pick the game up, and I don't want to pay for the game. Like, it's that simple. All I'm asking is that I just want to buy my game and I want to leave. And the girl was like trying to oversell me, and I was getting to the point where I was like ready to walk out and not buy the freaking game and ask her for my trade-ins back. And be like, I'm not doing this again. Like, normally when the manager is up there at the GameStop, the big heavy-set young guy, he's super cool. He's like, dude, I'm not going to oversell you or anything. But these new kids that they're getting in there, all they want to do is oversell crap. And it's like, even the one main girl I deal with in there, she don't even do that to me. And it's like, she's like, well, you'll save extra money on this. And I'm like, I don't care about the $6. It's $6. Like, I have the money in my pocket to afford the game. I just was wondering if I had any more coupons to bring it down to like $4 or something. Like, it's not like I didn't have the money to pay for it. Like, good lord. Like, and then my parents wonder why I buy games through the PlayStation. And then they're like, why don't you just go to GameStop and pick it up? I'm like, because they try to rip me off every time I go in. Like, if they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, every time I go in anymore, they're always trying to like get me to do extra that I don't want to, that I can't afford or I don't want to do. And they're like, now we understand. I'm like, yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm surprised GameStop is still in business, to be honest. Like,
one of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on fourth down.
Like I said, dude, it's been crazy. And then I gotta pay my soon-to-be brother-in-law this week for the Airbnb that we're going to on the 1st of August. And then August the 1st, we're going Friday and Saturday and coming back Sunday. And I mean, it's, you know, it's a short thing. It's only in Ortana, but I mean, it's like, I got so much to do right now, and it's, you know, like, I mean, it's, I had some stuff I had to get for the apartment not long ago. Like, I had to get a water filter to put on my sink because you couldn't even drink the water here because the water was so freaking chlorified. You couldn't even, and gritty, you couldn't drink it. So I had to get a filter to put on the tap in order to drink the water up here. So, I mean, but no, I've just been busy. Not that I didn't try to get a hold of you or anything. I've just been, I didn't think July was going to become this busy, and then it did. I mean, I knew you were away and everything, but hold on, let me do something here.
I'm going back probably after August 16th.
Nice. All right. Some options here.
Yep, haven't been up to too much. Just same old, working and hanging out.
Right.
A couple times this week, come out and cruise after work and all that. That's really all.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I mean, like I said, it's just been busy, and it just seems like one thing after the other comes up this month. Like, my mom's family is having this huge brunch on Sunday, and I'm just like, I need a weekend to, like, not travel and just get what I need done because, I mean, heck, I didn't even have the game room emptied, cleaned up until freaking today. After I got back this evening, when I got home from work tonight, I had to deflate the air mattress. I just for about 2 days or whatever. I was like, I'm not worrying about cleaning it up because it's not that much to clean up. It's some sheets and a little bit of blankets and pillows. Other than that, it's not something I have to worry about. So, I mean, it's just overall, like I said, it's just been busy. And I mean, I hardly had any time this weekend to really stream, dude. Friday night, I didn't get home until almost 1:30 in the morning because we decided to take a freaking hour-long ride to freaking Fredericksburg, PA. We didn't get back till almost 9:30. Then when we got back to the Barn Resort, they all wanted to go to freaking Blue and Gray, and of course, on our way home from the Blue and Gray at like 1 in the morning, we all got pulled over on Steinway Avenue Friday night. Hell, I didn't even do anything wrong, dude. When I made the turn, the light was green, okay? And then I'm up by the McDonald's, and then I pulled off the side of the road to wait for everybody else, and then a cop comes flying up out of nowhere behind me, dude. Like, there was no cop in sight when I pulled off to the side of the road, and then this cop came flying through freaking Steinway, doing about 40 miles an hour to pull up behind me just to not give me a freaking ticket. I'm like, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you're pulled in. Do you realize you're in the bike lane? I'm like, I really didn't know I was in the bike lane. I just pulled off to the side of the road because I'm waiting for my group. Like, I had this confused look on my face, like, seriously? It's almost 1:30 in the morning, and you're giving me a hard time for being in the bicycle lane to be safe so I don't get hit. And there's no bicycles out. Like, it was insane. And then none of us got tickets written, but they profiled my one friend and said that because when we got to the Rudders in Emmitsburg, I said, what the hell happened to you guys back there? They're like, oh, well, we were following you and didn't realize the light was red, and then I think you realized like 10 minutes later that we weren't behind you, and you went to pull over, and of course they stopped Rick and accused him of being an old drunk, and my buddy Rick, he's never drank a drop of alcohol in his, he don't drink, so they, like, the cops basically, because he's older and he looks rugged looking, they pulled him over and accused him of being an old drunk, and I'm like, bro, this is profiling. Like, it was so weird. Like, they were looking for DUIs basically, and when they couldn't get us on anything, they let us off because they didn't have anything on us. And it kind of and it didn't really help the fact that when I was honest with the cop, he was just like, he's like, you just have a good rest of your night. We just want everybody to ride safe. I'm like, okay. So you guys are just, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I didn't even get a ticket. Like, it was weird. I'm like, and it wasn't even state police. It was Gettysburg police. I'm like, what the heck is, like, going on tonight? And I flat out told them the next day, I was like, I told you guys I didn't want to go to Blue and Gray afterwards because I knew they were going to be watching that place like a freaking hawk on bike night out of all nights. Any other night I would have went with you guys, but, like, you chose the worst night out of the whole freaking weekend to go. it's just, yeah, I don't really know how I feel about playing. I mean, I'm playing Mind's Eye, I'm getting through it, but it's like, the game is, like, there's no difficulty level. So, like, when you play the game is almost too easy to play. And it's like, I like the story. I love how it switches from the main character being in the war and, like, explaining the story of how he got the chip in his neck and everything. But other than that, it's like, the shooting is so freaking easy. Like, all you gotta do is duck and cover and you regain health. Like, there's no really, like, main bad guy to the story. And it's like, you're bouncing back in time, you're going back and forth you're going back and forth through different cutscenes, and it's like, there's a bunch of, like, political stuff involved with the game, and it's like, what is even going on in this game? Like, what, basically, it was trying to be GTA mixed with Cyberpunk, and it didn't work. And I'm just like, it's not a bad game, but I wouldn't put it on, like, if they had the Game Awards come up, I wouldn't put it as, like, Game of the Year or anything like that. Like, it doesn't deserve that title. Like, I don't know, but I heard by December we're gonna be getting the episodes from Liberty City remastered for the PlayStation 5 before 6 comes out. So I'm excited to see what they do with that for the 5 and the better graphics of the game. And Halo's supposed to be coming this year too, but nobody knows because we haven't heard an announcement on it yet, unless they're waiting. There's not many games this time around that I've really been looking forward to. Like, college football, I was looking forward to and I pre-ordered it. I got it 3 days early, like, before it came out on the 10th. But other than that, the only other game I'm really looking forward to getting, and, I mean, it's not a bad price right now, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to pay $50 for it while it's new. I'll wait till it comes down in price, is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, but other than that, and Mafia, but other than that, there's no other games I really want to play this year. Like, it's sad. Like, normally it's a great year for games, and it's kind of been, like, down in the dumps this year, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this shit, like, yet. Like, I really don't like the games that they're coming out with this year. And of course, they announced Call of Duty already, and it's like, no one's even excited for it. Like, I could care less about Call of Duty this year. I'm so over for me, Call of Duty isn't what it used to be, and it's the same game every year. They don't change anything. They don't do anything to make anything better. It's the same game every year, and I'm just, although I did hear that they're getting rid of Warzone and they're going back to Blackout, which I thought Blackout was a lot better than Warzone. But nobody knows because they're not really giving us any information on it. So I look at it this way, I'm like, I'm not getting Call of Duty this year. I'll get it later when it goes down in price, but I'm not getting excited for it like I do. Oh, and they made, you asked if they changed anything in the college football game this year. When you're playing on varsity, they're actually calling the penalties this year. It's not like when you and I played and they weren't calling any penalties. Like, it's a pretty good build this year. Like, I was shocked. I was like, this is going to be another just carbon copy and paste of 25. And I'm like, they made the graphics better too. Like, it looks more realistic than 25 was. Like, it's crystal clear.
Well, that's good to know. I don't know. Besides the last college football, every other football game recently, it's been kind of mid.
Well, they're supposedly, that doesn't release till August, though. They're supposedly they supposedly changed a lot with the new Madden coming out this year, but I don't believe it. From what I understand, I think it's after this year, Madden's contract with EA is up, and I don't think they're renewing it. From what I understand is, I think 2K is going to buy out. The rumor has it right now that 2K is going to buy out Madden, and they're going to turn it into the old ESPN football games with like the halftime shows, with the extra commentary involved in the game, like the old PlayStation 2 ones were, that were actually fun to play. It's not, because apparently college football, and I didn't know this until recently, the college football side of EA has been dominating the sales and has been putting Madden in the dirt because nobody wants it anymore. Like, people have been asking for different things, like with Madden. They're like, we want to be able to create our own football teams again in Madden. We want to create our own players and use them offline and not just in, a superstar mode. We actually want to be able to play with our characters that we create like we did in Madden 07. But they're not doing any of that. Like, they're just ignoring the fans, basically, and people are tired of it. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, I'd love to get Madden this year, but I'm just so up in the air about it. And quite frankly, after playing college football, Madden's just like a dead series now because college football has just been eating the crap out of Madden. And it's like, you get more freedom with college football. Like, the defending is easier in the new one. The blocking needs a little bit of work as far as the CPU goes, but other than that, when you're on offense, the game is smooth. I mean, even day one when they didn't run any patches on the game or anything, there was no glitching, no nothing. It was perfect. I mean, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I've never seen a football game not have any issues day one. Like, the Madden developers need to work on things. Like, I get they got to follow the NFL licensing rule. I get it 100%, but at the same time, it's like, you need to make it a video game and make it fun. And that's what makes college so much better, is that, like, they're not trying to fancy the game. They're just basically, with the patching, they're not touching anything. They're just, if there's a little glitch or a burp here or there, it's fixing it. Like, when I first got the game, there was an instant where I threw the ball and the dude would like turbo jet half from like 50 yards across the field with an ineligible man downfield on the opposite team, and it was like, why are we not getting this called? And then I guess people brought it up and then they fixed it. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this game whatsoever. And your guys actually jump up in the air to catch the ball this year in the new Madden, in the new college football. They don't just stand there like they did in 25 and wait to take the hit. They actually jump and make insane catches this year. Like, I mean, this... And, like, even when you play on varsity, like, right now I'm playing the game on Dynasty mode, and the score is 13-14. Like, I mean, it's evenly matched this year. Like, that was the one thing people griped about last year when they played varsity. It was like, we're playing all pro, and it's, we're not, it was impossible to catch the ball. Your quarterback was constantly getting hit on varsity mode, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll give varsity mode a try and see how it is. And it's like, I enjoy playing varsity mode this year because it's like, it feels like an old school Madden game with just crazy catches and just great competition with evenly matched games. Even if you're not really like trying, it's just, good, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and then I got, they put one game on the PlayStation that originally came out on Steam, and I was happy they did that this year. They did, they added crime scene cleaner from Steam, the good one, and it was like, I was excited when I saw that they announced that title just randomly dropped on the store. It was cheap too. I'm like, wow, no wonder why people raved about this game on Steam. It was great. So, I mean, you're good. I'm not too far behind because I mean, it's already 11. I mean, it's already 11 o'clock. I'm on the fourth quarter of this freaking game. I'm on the fourth quarter of this game now. I only have it set to 5-minute quarters because I feel like the last couple times you and I had it set up, it took ridiculously long to get through a game. And then the only thing I was not happy with as far as games that I have that they came out with was the the first expansion pack they came out with for wrestling this year. We were supposed to get a celebrity guest, and then they changed it, and instead of, the rumor had it that they were going to put Aleister Black in the game, and people got excited. Then it was going to be, I forget who the other one was going to be. It was going to be Goldberg, and then they decided to, instead of those two, they decided to put a Grande El Americano in the game, and I'm like, why? Like, out of all the people you pick, like, although with the new pack with Shaq and Abyss in it, you got Janice, the Abyss's spiked bat, which I thought was awesome. But I haven't really been on wrestling since. I got tired of grinding the piss out of that game. There's so much shit to unlock on offline. When you do the My Rise, it's ridiculous. Like, you gotta play it like 6-7 times to unlock everything in live events, and you need like 200 and some stars, and it gets freaking ridiculous to grind it. I think I have about 50. It's like 249 stars to unlock the rest of the bullshit, and I'm like, this crap shouldn't even be in locked. It should be in the game already. But I'll let you go here so you can get ready to get to bed. I will. All right.
Yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Alright, sorry everybody. I didn't mean to do that. That was my buddy. He hasn't.
Behind the line.
It's not
and
anything
that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
It started off a little rough.
Play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
It turned out to be great, and that's good.
And the pressure will get there.
They ain't got no timeouts.
Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
They ain't got a choice but to go for it.
Here in the fourth, and
they have no timeouts.
On
we
this
have
fourth
2.
Down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
There we
Looks
go.
like the offense will just take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays.
We'll do one more game. I gotta see about one of my streams though, because I don't know. I don't understand why those last two got copyrighted. But well, all right. We're 3-0 currently, and like I said, the quarters are going quick, so I should be able to get through this next game. I wanted you guys to have a stream this week, at least one, because I don't know how the rest of my week is going to look. Being busy, we might get a stream on Saturday.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stallions offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes. And the guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
This is the part where they
can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He did not make it a stone ball on third down.
That's a nice fourth now.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight.
What am I talking about? Making up stuff that doesn't exist.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line.
Like I said, game still needs a little bit
David,
of patching.
who take pride in what they do.
As far
as
there's not as
coach,
many missed blocks as there was
like
the
it
first time
starts
I
up
played this.
front. Like you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
So.
Now on second down.
We're getting to it.
Wants to go up top.
Take that.
And it'll be incomplete.
But
this
hold
is some
the ball.
physical pass defense. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a third and 3.
Anything else you want, just hold that ball.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play.
This is where we should have been starting.
First down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working downfield on first down.
Right there.
Wide open downfield.
Look at that play.
And it'll be a touchdown.
That's how you
The
start.
flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Put at the 25. Which I find it funny, because like if you...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Running into the open space. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the
that
first
would have
down.
been bad.
The Stallions will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
This team is pretty good. So we got an easy.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks.
You're going to have that in
looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
I got hit. That's why I was all floppy.
Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a third and long. Trying play action. There's the pressure. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Under fire. They got it. It's a sack. And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Watch
drives
the
ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Stupid.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Get it?
Dead center, perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Yeah, we just need the first.
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Just a jaw-dropping play.
Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That's all there was to it.
They'll go back to the air on second down.
Shit.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Stallions get it past the sticks.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
The way we're playing right now might be.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now this offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Parks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Parks. He's loose. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parks. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Wants to throw again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's Ward. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Stallions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed him.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Runs for the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Ward. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Bringing the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Stallions will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Stallions will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He caught it. He's in for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
So this will be the last game we play of the night because I got to get up for work.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And he's going to take that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
It's a crazy freaking play. Look at that. Oh. Ooh.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McGowan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He turns that loose down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long.
That was not my fault. He overran the route.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Stallions send out the punt unit.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. It's caught. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
They want to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Looking for space. It's Roberts. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it away off his back foot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
No, that's never a good thing. When you see...
So 1st down will open up the final period.
Let's go, let's go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Stallions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
He missed it.
No, no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Extending the play. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Terrible play call.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. What a disappointment. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Stallions in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Stallions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one.
The string, which makes it better.
Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
Just so you guys know.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. Got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Grimes.
Oh, shit.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. It's a running room. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Off the RPO, complete. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll go back to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can shoot.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're